southern part ends a little bit off to your right, a while down to your right or to the south. Now look down to the right where you can see a bus station with palm trees and all the buses parked there. That's where our bus is parked. You probably have not noticed it, but if you look in front of that parking lot, you see a big square emerging from the sand. Can you see that? That is one of the Roman siege camps when they came to lay siege at Masada in the year 73 AD. Now look to the left of that one, and you can see another Roman siege camp, which you didn't notice. Look to the right to the cable car station, and just under it you can see another Roman siege camp. The Romans were very, very determined when they came to lay siege at Masada at 73 AD. Masada is now the last pocket of Jewish resistance in this land. They've crushed the rebellion everywhere else. They've destroyed the temple 3 years earlier. There's just 956 people living on Masada, defying Roman rule, refusing to surrender. And when the Romans turn their attention on this place, they are determined that not one person will escape Roman justice. So they build siege camps all around. Now look to the camp that we saw under the cable car station. Look down the hill from it, there's a road. Look left from the road and you see a line that starts going down, and it comes all the way along the cliff right under where we are and leads you all the way, if you follow it to the left, to a fourth siege camp. And guess what? That line is a siege wall. The Romans were so determined that not one zealot here or Jew will escape Roman justice that they build a siege wall hermetically sealing Masada off, including where it has to climb a very steep hill, which we'll see in a few minutes. And it continues on the higher hills on the other side. And now look again at that wall. And if you look carefully, you'll see that every now and again, there's a swelling in that wall. Can you recognize those? Each one of those swellings was a watchtower. These are all collapsed watchtowers. There were 36 watchtowers in the wall that hermetically sealed Masada off. Now, you tell me, how long does it take the Romans from the time that they arrive here to build the siege camps, the siege wall, 36 watchtowers, and the siege ramp, which we'll end the tour at on the western side, until they finish and achieve everything they've come here to do? How long do you think it took them to do that?
3 years.
3 years? Who said?
6 months.
6 months? 3 years. Okay. When we first studied this site, they said 11 months, and even that seemed very fast. Now all of them are in complete agreement. It was 2 months. From start to finish, 2 months. They don't call them the war machine for nothing, but I have to add, remember, this is the last pocket of resistance. They've destroyed every city and taken prisoners from everywhere. They've got 10,000 Israeli slaves here doing the actual work for them. So it's an oiled machine. Now, this is the only place in the entire world where you can see the Roman siege camps, walls, towers, and ramp. So you can see the whole method of the Roman war machine and the system that they worked under. And so that's why the United Nations Education, Science and Culture Organization, or UNESCO, voted Masada a World Heritage Site. All right, moving on.